Hello, I'm Bradley Trevor Greive. The BTG is fine. You probably know me from my wildlife programs on Animal Planet, and I'm also a New York Times best-selling author. And this is Rosie, the rose-haired tarantula, and today we're going to read you one of my books, and I'm going to show you how to handle some dangerous animals. Does that sound like fun? All right. Now, two things you need to know about me. Firstly, I have 3 mosquito bites on my face. 1, 2, 3. Don't look at them, but just know they're there. And secondly, I didn't always used to be an author of books or a wildlife television presenter. I used to be a soldier. But what happened was I got a tropical lung infection while I was serving my country. I got very sick and I had to stop being a soldier. And I was a special kind of soldier called a paratrooper, to jump out of planes. It was an incredible job and it was an honor to serve with my fellow soldiers. And when it came to an end, I was really sad. And while I was really sad, I started thinking about the things I love to do the most. And what I love the most are books and animals. So I wrote a book about animals. And here it is, the Blue Day book. And here's the illustrated version with beautiful pictures by artist Claire King. Anyway, the book that I'm going to read today, we are going to read today, is the Blue Day book for kids. It's written just for you, and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, here we go. The Blue Day book for kids, a lesson in cheering yourself up, by Bradley Trevor Greive, that's me, and Rosie, the rose-haired tarantula. Okay, now I normally wear glasses when I'm reading, but I don't need to today because Rosie, like most spiders, has lots and lots of eyes. So if I miss a word, she'll correct me. Here we go. Have you ever had a blue day? A blue day is a day when nothing goes right and you feel kind of lousy. You might feel grumpy, lonely, really shy, or just plain poot. Basically, you're not much fun to be around. Other people may not understand how you feel. In fact, on blue days, it seems like everyone is ignoring you or picking on you. A blue day can sneak up on you when you don't expect it. Someone might do or say something mean that hurts your feelings. Or you might make a silly mistake and feel weird about it, and trying to cover it up only makes things worse. Your parents may be mad at you or even yell at you. Or you might get put in time out at school. That's a sure way to bring on a blue day. Have you ever been forced to share your favorite toy or snack when you really didn't want to? Grown-ups don't always understand how hard it is to share. Or had to eat Brussels sprouts for dinner. Blech. Now, how come no one makes you share your Brussels sprouts? Does it ever seem like you're too big to play with the little kids, but too little to play with the big kids? Feeling like you don't fit in can really bring on a blue day. Which is like being sick, but not knowing what hurts. And everything seems impossible on a blue day. You don't feel like playing, or laughing, or even talking. On a blue day, it's like you're stuck in a deep hole and you can't climb out. Well, listen up, kid. You can get past a blue day. There are lots of ways to do it. Sometimes just a little nap can make you feel better and help you see things clearly. But if you don't feel like resting, then try singing your favorite songs as loud as you can. And while you're at it, break out some wild dance moves. If you don't feel like hanging out with friends, you can have some fun on your own. Try to stand on your head. It's a great way to see the world differently. More grown-ups should try standing on their head. By the way, did you ever stop to think that everyone on the other side of the world is walking around upside down? That's weird, huh? Another great way to beat a blue day is to be creative. Get out the paints, crayons, and spaghetti sauce and cut loose. Shake up your usual routine. Try something you've never done before, or pretend you're someone else entirely. Sometimes you can cheer up by talking to your best friends, or even just thinking about someone you really like. That's true. Especially if you think about a time you did something really crazy together. Aha! You see, a smile can sneak up on you just like a blue day can. Before you know it, you'll be back to your old self. In fact, if you're not careful, you might start smiling so much, people will think you're up to something. Of course, you are up to something. You're cheering yourself up by changing the color of your day. With a little imagination, you can change a blue day into a new day, a day when all kinds of amazing things might happen, a day when it's great to be you. Now, isn't that a much better way to look at the world? Yeah, I think so too. Well, I hope you enjoyed the Blue Day book for kids, a lesson in cheering yourself up, read by myself and Rosie. Now, Rosie is a very large spider, as you can see. Now, I'm a very big human, so if she's this big in my hands, then you can imagine she's going to be very big in your hands. I'm not saying you should go around picking up big spiders. You shouldn't. Most spiders are venomous, including Rosie. She could bite you and make you very sick. But people are afraid of spiders when in fact spiders are quite beautiful creatures. They're very fragile, they're very beautiful, they're very soft and furry, and they don't want any trouble. She doesn't want to bite a person, and as you can see, she's very, very gentle. I want to show you some more animals that are technically dangerous, but are also really lovely once you get to know them. All right, Rosie. Ooh, isn't this a pretty snake? This is a Sinaloan milk snake from Mexico. Gorgeous snake. Now, it's non-venomous, all right? A lot of people are scared of snakes, and I understand that because there are venomous snakes that can bite you and make you very, very sick, and there are also very big snakes that can squeeze you till you can't breathe. But here's the truth. If you are worried about snakes, then you need a milk snake, because this is a snake that hunts and eats other snakes. So this is the snake that keeps other snakes away. There are many snakes out there that look just like him that are very venomous and very dangerous and very aggressive. So if you see a snake, just remember, it's trying to enjoy its day as well. So don't intrude, give him some space and keep moving and you'll be fine. Off you go, buddy. And now I want you to meet a small but dangerous animal that's found almost over the entire world, a scorpion. You ready? Scorpions look mean and they look tough, but in fact they're very shy. And they're really loving parents. Scorpion mothers are some of the best mothers in the world. So what I do is I just tease the pinches so that his tail sits up, and then I count the joints. Stinger, joint, second joint. This is the safe place to grab a scorpion. Just like that. No one got hurt. And that's all there is to it. I'm holding the scorpion by the second joint in the tail, so he can't sting me. If he pinches me, that's okay. I deserve it. And the key is the right amount of pressure. I don't squeeze him too hard because I don't want to hurt him. But if I squeeze too softly, like I'm picking up a mushy grape, he'll be able to get out and sting me. So what I do is, I'm decisive and quick and firm, like I'm trying to steal an M&M from my best friend's lunch. Yeah, I've done it. And that's how you catch a scorpion. But remember, don't pick up a scorpion unless you're with an expert like me. And finally, I'd like you to meet one of the largest rodents in the world. No, not a subway rat. The North American porcupine. Hello. Not many people like porcupines for two simple reasons. First of all, they smell terrible. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, sorry, that's really bad. And the second is, they're covered in sharp quills. Under this hair, lots of sharp quills. And if you get those quills into your skin, it's like trying to pull out a fish hook. It's happened to me many times. It's very painful. So for those two reasons, people don't like porcupines. They're not very popular. But as you can see, when you look up close, he's so adorable. Look at those big brown eyes and that fluffy snoot. And I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter whether it's a big spider or a snake or a scorpion, whew, or a stinky porcupine. So often in nature, animals that look scary or look ugly are, when you get to know them, really quite lovely. And that's what the Blue Day book is all about. Days that start out miserable don't have to stay miserable. Start looking into how you can be happy and you'll feel happier. Trust me on that. I wasn't happy when I left the army, but if I hadn't have left the army, I wouldn't be able to produce books about animals today. We'll spend time with this beautiful little porcupine. Well, I hope you've enjoyed spending time with us. I hope you enjoyed the Blue Day book for kids. We certainly enjoyed sharing it with you, and I look forward to seeing you outside, in the rainforests, in the mountains, on the glaciers, in the deserts and the big blue sea. But until we all get back outside, you can always find me on Animal Planet, and you can find my books in your local library. Have a great day. You gonna say goodbye? Her mouth is full.